in a holistic, you deal with things as a fully integrated person, not just with the mind, not just with the body, but the mind, body, and soul working as a unit, like a family. And I know I'm rambling, but it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me. And I'm coming off like I know everything, but I'm a truck driver. First and foremost, let me put this disclosure out there. Everything I say can be disregarded, but by the simple fact that I don't have a degree. I don't have a degree about anything. All I have is a basic high school diploma and a commercial driver's license. That disqualifies me from talking about everything. You know what I mean? But this is a show about me, and you tuned in because you want to hear about me. So this is me, Senior Love Daddy, the one and only. I holla.
All I am is everything and nothing at all. All I am is shelter for your heart to know. All I am is love. All I am is love. I know everyone goes someday.
November 29th on 20 eastbound, about 5:30 Saturday morning. That's us, the little red speck on the map, making our little way down the road. I know everybody's still in the bed, but hey, we got to make that bacon. We got to get out here and get that bacon. Early bird, early bird, early bird. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had a good week last week. This video is sponsored again by Pilot Coffee. Available now for a limited time only. Mocha Peppermint Blend. If you're having a rough morning, stop by the local friendly Flying J. We are guaranteed to get a fresh cup and a fresh smile. At your nearest Pilot Flying J truck stops. Say thank you to our sponsors. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. Hello, family. This is a show about me, Mr. Love Daddy, coming at you again. Seems like I'm starting to have this longing every day to talk to my family. A little talk, that's all. Oh yeah, before I forget, thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. My goal before the end of this year, I have a goal with YouTube. I told my dad yesterday. I said I want to hit 100 views. I want to get 100 followers. Since I'm out and moving and grooving, I don't think 100 followers should be hard for me to get. That means I'm going to have to get out of my comfort zone. Go ask people. I'm going to have to ask them. I'm going to have to open my mouth and humble myself and ask people for their help. Because that's my goal. And it's important to me that I have goals. It may seem like nothing to somebody else, but the most important thing is that I tried. At least I can say I tried. I tried to be a force and try to engage and make things be a part of the solution. I want to be a part of the solution. I don't want to be the solution. Now I feel like sometimes I get big-headed, and that's where I need people to kind of keep me level. I need people to keep me on the ground. Be like, man, that's bullshit. What you're talking about is bullshit. And, I won't get offended if somebody does that. That's a part of That's a part of being in a relationship with people. Is that people can see when you're not really being authentic. I had a friend of mine, and I used to go to youth group in Tyler. I used to go to church in Tyler. This brother's name was Simeon. Strong brother, man, strong brother. And he was very much a character. He was very much his own person. He was probably 2 or 3 grades. Well, no, we were already out of high school. We were in college, but I wasn't in college. So I was like 20, 21, and I think Simeon was like maybe 26, 27. So he's about 5 years older than me, my senior. And whenever he was around, you could tell he wasn't putting on a fake or fronting for people, trying to impress people. He didn't care about pleasing people. But me, I always wanted to be somebody. I always wanted to, stand out and pretend that I knew everything, I had it going on. But man, being around Simeon, he would call me out sometimes and be like, I'd be trying to imitate him. He'd be like, he'd just look at me and be like, bro, that's not you. That's not you, man. He wouldn't say it in a way that was like, he wasn't snapping on me. Although he was kind of snapping on me. He was kind of getting on me a little bit. But he was trying to see. I don't think he liked being around fake people. And I get that now. I get that. You can tell when a person ain't really being 100% with you, man. Or they're not. If you've known a person for a while, if you got to know them and not just, you just met them and you're making a judgment call on them, but if you actually spend time with people and you get to, see what really motivates them and how they act day in and day out, you can kind of see when a person's not really being truthful or something's not right. Something's not right. So I'll say all that to say, man, me opening myself up to my family and friends, that's because I want people in my life. I want to have people that know me. I don't want just people to say, "Oh, that's my cousin," or "That's my nephew," or that's old boy that lived down the street. No, I want people to be like, man, that cat right there, man, he used to drive that old beat up car, right? And he had that damn 3-legged dog. And every time I saw that dog, he was just wild and free. Every time I saw his little puppy, he would never had that puppy on the leash. And he came over and he spoke, and the dog came up and was nice and friendly, and we had a good conversation. I want people to actually know me and know the details of my life, because you only get one life. If you don't make the most of this one, you know what I mean? It's it. This is it. This is it, like Michael said. This is it, man. But yeah, this is a show about me on 108.9 FM. We love radio. Last thing you get out, first in your heart. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.